I'm from there. My question is, if you look at the emissions on a sort of macro level, China, it has now been going down. Since 2013, it's going down. If you take the United Kingdom and in Europe, it's going down. If you take the USA, it's going down. But if you take Indonesia, if you take India, then those things are still going up. And in fact, Indonesia's rise cannot compensate the decline that we have experienced in China. So therefore, enormous task for Indonesia and also for China to do that. Of course, he just suggested that you want to use the sugar palm or something that is in fact the solution to this problem, but I don't know when, how long will it take, and will we see the carbon dioxide emissions in India going to decline?
Thank you, thank you. And last for this session, the beautiful lady here, come forward.
Hi, good morning. I'm a futurist at Forum for the Future, and given what we've been seeing in the environment, one of the things that we understand is Trump, or what is happening in Austria, in Europe, it's all, the basis of it is economic polarization as well, not just political polarization. What do you think needs to be done all across the world in order for that to be realized, whether it's the Panama Papers, so that there can be more awareness towards climate awareness and climate action? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me first say something about the timing. We have what the climatologists call the carbon budget, which measures how much time we have left at the current rate of emissions to avoid going above certain thresholds. And the time has essentially run out. We have, it's estimated, only about 850 billion tons of carbon dioxide more that could be released and still have a 2/3 probability of staying below 2 degrees Celsius, much less well below 2 degrees, which is what our treaty says we're aiming for. But 850 billion tons of CO2 is only 24 years of emission at the current global rate. We've run out of space. We need to move now. No more coal-fired power plants built anywhere in the world. We have to move to electric vehicles or biofuels. We have to move absolutely to zero emission vehicles so that no conventional vehicles are sold in the world after 2030, and you have to prepare your infrastructure for that. In other words, the emissions curve has to start going down, and it has to reach zero by 2050 or soon afterwards. This is not easy at all, in the sense that it requires really concerted efforts at a maximum rate all over the world. So we don't have time to lose. We're not going to lose another 15 years. You remember in 2001, George W. Bush pulled out of the Kyoto Protocol. We have a little bit of a strange country that I come from. And it took 15 years to get us back on track, but the world's a lot smarter now. The world knows the dangers a lot more. We're never going to let another 15 years pass, believe me. We're not even going to let 15 months pass. So this is really why we have to be completely urgent and absolutely cogent about this and looking for every solution possible. When it comes to how we can unite a world that seems to be going more and more nationalistic, my own view, my humble suggestion is we all focus on the globally agreed goals, the Sustainable Development Goals. It can bind together the whole young generation around the world, that everybody is working towards the same global targets. It took a long time for the governments to agree on these goals. Now it's our job, and especially your job, young people, to say, these are our goals, this is our future, we're going after that, and we're making contact with young people in Austria or the United States or any other place, because they need that also, just like we need it. So to my mind, this is really also a generational challenge, which is get organized, make the contacts internationally, say no nonsense. We're not going to let the old generation wreck our future, and we're not going to give up on goals that were hard won, that are globally agreed. We're going to put them into operation. So that's your responsibility, but we're here to help you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeff. I know that you have to go, but allow me to say a few seconds of appreciation for closing up this event. I start with appreciating who is responsible for this event, which is, first of all, is Pak Agus, who is from the ministry, who gave us the space, and of course Pak Yatna, who is instrument in bringing you here. And of course, I also appreciate that you come here with your beautiful wife. So you come to Indonesia again, maybe next month, next week, or possible.
Anytime you call.
So, ladies and gentlemen, dear audience, we have had a very short but inspirational appreciation of what he thinks, and I think we will follow through. We have to do what we have to do. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Ahmadullah and also Professor Jeffrey for a very inspiring lecture this morning. Can we have another round of applause for our speaker this morning? Thank you very much.